Seems like every little mistake or play that's not made by the Cubs comes back to bite them.
No doubt.
Ain't that the truth? And that is the theme of this Set 'em Up, Sit 'em Down breakdown with the Cubs taking on the Phillies on July 3rd. You just saw Pete Armstrong's face right there. That's kind of the look of the season, but it's also the look of this game. And make sure you subscribe because I'm doing breakdowns like this for the Chicago Cubs on a weekly basis during the season. Hit that subscribe button down below. Shota Imanaga, by the way, as he gets this last out of the fifth inning, he is not allowed to run in any fifth inning so far this year. Pretty impressive. And he was looking pretty good, but then in the sixth inning here, you have Trey Turner, who is just ungodly fast. Beats out that ground ball by Christopher Morel. Really nothing Morel could have done, even if he barehands that. I mean, it's just a really tough play. So look at that. Saved by probably about half a step there. And then the next batter is Alec Bohm. Michael Busch is going to try to do his best Anthony Rizzo impression. And we go back a few years when Anthony Rizzo was a Cub. He said he dreamt of this play going up on the tarp and coming down with it. Man, I mean, I remember that one like it was yesterday, but Anthony loved thinking about that play. Michael Busch, he hasn't thought about it enough yet. I mean, you know, that was a great effort. Look, when you look at this play, he's literally running into the tarp as soon as that ball is hitting the glove. It's a tough play. You're going over the shoulder, you're disoriented, you don't know where the tarp is, you don't know where the stands are, you're trying to keep the ball from not bouncing in the air because your footsteps are too heavy. I mean, it really was a good effort. He ends up here in the stands, and I mean, I think the funniest part of this is the fans' reaction here. Wait for it, and here she is. Look at that face, just pure joy. All right, caption this, guys. Put it down in the comments. What do you think she's thinking right now? I'm thinking like, oh my gosh, if the net wasn't there, like, would he be in my lap? Or, ooh, you think he's single? Maybe like, hey, do you think I'm on TV right now? Yeah, you're on TV. Boog and JD were loving on you. This was just a great, genuine reaction. I loved it. But, of course, the way that the season is going, that ball, had it been caught, you just think, okay, great, we got some momentum on our side. But instead, the very next pitch to Alec Bohm off of Shota Imanaga is a 2-run home run, and that means that the Phillies are now up 3-2. Of course, it was a game-deciding swing of the bat because it has to be, because that's how the plays have gone this year. But at the end of the day, there's still a lot of game left, and the Cubs did tie this one back up to make it 3-3. But then the eighth inning hits, and here we go. Trey Turner, once again, he's just been a menace. Line drive. PCA, you got this one, right? Oh, man. Great effort. Again, just like it's a game of inches. And once again, the inches do not work in the favor of the Cubs on this one. PCA thinks he should have caught it. If you watch the replay, he definitely had every shot in the world to get that. It's going to go down as a base hit, but you know that he's giving this look of like, seriously? Then it's going to come back to bite. Instead of 1 out, nobody on, it ends up being 1 on and 1 out. Then Alec Bohm hits the single, so now it's first and second with nobody out when it should have been 1 out with a man on first. Next batter is Nick Castellanos. Now he does get out. This is a fly ball to Dansby Swanson. Infield fly rule is called. This should have been out number 2, so it should be 2 outs with a runner on first. Instead, it is 1 out with first and second. And then Miguel Amaya does this, and JD says it best.
Can't happen. That can't happen.
Listen, Miguel Amaya, nothing against you, man, but you were called up for an emergency situation in 2023 from AA. You skipped AAA. I get it. Like, he's got a lot of talent, and a lot of the guys like him, but he's got 4 catcher's interferences this year and 5 passed balls and can't throw a runner out at second or third base. He's a AAA catcher right now. He needs to go back down. He needs to get some development, and, of course, this comes back to bite them because on the very next one, PCA fly ball to center, does not get the runner at home. That should have been the 3rd out, or at least should have been the 2nd out with runners on first and second. Instead, it is a sac fly, and now there's a runner on second, still an opportunity to add on, and of course, you know the Phillies are going to add on Whit Merrifield, who should have been a Cub 15 different times in his career. Puts the 5th run on the board, and the Phillies win this one 5-3. Let me know what your thoughts were in the comments.